hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for joining me here today. We are going to explore and create with paper, and we are going to be making paper snowflakes. So we need square paper. I have 9x9 paper, and you can get your paper to be square by just cutting it into a square with a ruler and scissors or a paper cutter. Or if you have a rectangular piece of paper, take one point, bring it to the opposite edge, and make everything be flush. So you want this top edge to line up with the edge of the part on the bottom. You just fold that, and then you have like this triangle and this rectangle. You just cut the rectangle off, and you get that square piece of paper. So the first thing we want to do to make the paper snowflakes is fold this square piece of paper into a triangle. So we're gonna bring this point up to the opposite point. And then you just want to do the same thing where you are making sure all the edges and the points are flush with the edges and the point of the layer beneath. All right. I'm a creaser, I always crease those. And then you're going to do the same thing again. So we're gonna take this larger triangle and fold it into a smaller triangle, and once again, try to get everything flush because that's gonna make your paper snowflake more symmetrical. Once you're to the point where you've got this smaller triangle, we're going to fold it into thirds. So you're going to take this point, fold it over. I like to hold this point, and I just roughly estimate what you think a third is. And if you want to double check, you can take the next one, and fold it over. And if you think that they're about equal, then just go ahead and fold it. If you get done and you realize that wasn't equal, you can always fix it. And there we go. So now you're just going to cut shapes out of what you have here. Just cut down that way and down that way. So this is going to be the outer edge or the perimeter of the snowflake. So I want to give it a little bit of an interesting shape. I am going to cut another triangle. So I'm going to go there and there. And then on this side, I'm just gonna go like that and like that. So let's unfold it and see what we end up with. That's what it looks like halfway open. And that's what it looks like all the way open. So let's do one more. And this time let's cut away a little more. And then we'll have a more open snowflake. All right, we're down to our smaller one. So I'm going to do this one a little differently. I don't know if you noticed, but I kind of ripped that point. So I'm just going to cut that point away. And then it won't even matter that it was ripped. I'm also going to, on this one, still want to do something interesting on the edge. So let's just cut like that. All right. I think what we'll do next is cut like that. On this side, let's actually trim off some of what I have there. So let's do a point there. Then let's come here and we'll kind of follow that edge. So we've cut a lot more paper away. Let's see what that does for our snowflake. Looks like that's that half. And that one ended up being more open. So the more we cut away, the more open it is. So as you can tell, it's kind of folding upwards. So what you can do is just put it in a book and that'll help flatten it out. So I made a couple others. So let's just kind of take a look at them all. These two, I just cut little pieces out. These two, I cut more away, kind of a flowery shape. And I guess when I started, I didn't say that much about the paper that I used. You can use any kind of paper. You can use printer paper. You can use whatever you have. I used a sketch paper. I find that I like the texture of that a little better, but you can use any kind of paper. So I hope you enjoyed paper snowflake cutting, and I hope that you will give it a try. It's kind of fun and quite relaxing if you don't get too stressed about the cutting that you're doing. I will be back soon when we will have another book video, and we'll be back, of course, with more Explore and Create. I hope that you will join me then, and until then, I hope that you continue to use your curiosity to explore the world and your creativity to improve it. And thank you!